This is not financial advice on Bert. Bert is the cash tag for a token on the Solana network that takes its meme from Bert the dog, a Pomeranian that's famous for dressing up and looking like Paddington Bear. Unfortunately, Bert has passed away. However, Bert's memory still lives on through pictures and through the cryptocurrency community that he inspired through his cute and playful nature. In full transparency, I'm making this because I'm also a Pomeranian owner, and I believe these dogs to be super cute. And so when I saw there was a community on chain representing a super cute Pomeranian, I thought it was important to give it a little bit of coverage. Here's actually a picture of Bert dressed up like Paddington Bear, which made him an internet sensation and viral on the Instagram platform. However, Bert is also a cryptocurrency on the Solana network, and at the recording of this video, the market capitalization of the Bert project was an astounding 66 between 66 and 64 million dollars on chain. Here's a screen capture of their information regarding its market cap, its holder count, as well as when the project was launched, which is about a year from now almost. Today it's September 2025, and this project was launched September 2024. And in that time, they've amassed almost 30,000 holders on chain, as well as having their project listed on multiple tier 2 and tier 3 central exchanges. So the project, after a year, is doing quite well, in my opinion. Here's a screen capture of their holder count, which is at almost 26,000 holders on chain. However, that doesn't take into consideration anyone who's buying, selling, or trading it on central exchanges, since it's not an on-chain asset. Or it's not, rather, pardon me, it's an on-chain asset, but their numbers aren't reflected in the holder count. So it's a very decent holder count to market cap ratio, which is one of the things that investors look at when they're investing into a project. Here is a screen capture of their X platform. It's a CTO, and because it's a CTO, I'm very bullish on any CTOs. I don't own Bert, but I do love the meta, the meme, and the fact that the team is reaching past the concept of being a meme to make it more of a community and ecosystem. And I do think that for projects to continue to succeed and scale in this space, you have to do things like this. Here's a screen capture of their Telegram. Not that much engagement on Telegram. Telegram's a great way for people to engage the product directly, but having less than 200 people on their Telegram channel tells me they're not prioritizing utilizing Telegram as their main means of communication to their holder set. Rather, they're utilizing the X platform, which has almost 40,000 followers. They're using the X platform to really engage their community. And to be fair, I think X is a better platform to reach more normal people, and Telegram is for the diehard traders. Here's a screen capture of their website. I was actually really impressed by the work that this team has done. They're, like I said, they're on a bunch of tier 2, tier 3 exchanges, meaning that it's pretty easy to enter into it. You can also use credit cards for MoonPay and Big Chain. They have an NFT collection, which I think is really cool too. The website, it even talks about what they're planning on doing by making it a card where you can utilize your BERT on a MasterCard to utilize that. One of their biggest selling points is that they've donated a lot of dog food to shelters, and their memes are very organic because, let's face it, Bert was a very cute dog, and his image. Oh, that's another important thing to remember is they also own the intellectual property rights to Bert, so they have the IP locked. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is James Duryea III, aka the TH3 Crypto Kid on the X platform. I have a coffee company called High Volume Coffee Company. If you'd like to support me or my channel, please go to my X platform, click the link in my bio, and buy a bag of coffee if you can. It really helps me, but you're not just helping me, you're also helping the PZ community as we take a portion of our profits and spot, buy, and burn the token supply that I'm the community takeover lead developer of. So every time you buy High Volume Coffee, we take a portion of our profits and spot, buy, and burn the token supply. So you're not just helping me out, you're helping out all the holders of PZ. So thank you for supporting High Volume Coffee. Here's a post that they made talking about getting onto the BitGet trading platform. And even though they talk about no gas or zero fees, Solana doesn't really have that much gas fees to begin with. But the fact that they're expanding onto these central exchanges means that people who are on the peripheral of cryptocurrency have the ability to join the community. And I think this community is doing all the right things, especially as I'm a CTO developer myself. They're doing all the right things to scale their brand. They're working on creating in real life representations of their meme, as is evidenced by this little cute doll that they're creating. And by owning the intellectual property rights, this CTO team can execute effectively on making people aware of what their goal sets are to make a community that's also an ecosystem. Having an ecosystem always puts you ahead, in my opinion. Here's a screen capture of their ecosystem, and they have this product called Woof AI, I believe, and or either Woof AI or Woof Hub, and I have screen captures of it coming up sooner. And what I believe this is a way for you to take care of your dog and manage your dog's health information on a platform. Here's a screen capture of their logo on the X platform. And by doing things like this, by separating themselves from other meme tokens, by creating some type of case use or utility around the token, I think it's going to serve this team really well. I didn't do too much research into what Woof actually is, but if they're even halfway successful on this and create some type of adoption into the Woof Hub, yeah, Woof Hub, but it somehow utilizes artificial intelligence. I didn't dig too deeply into that. But this Woof Hub thing makes the BERT token have a lot more case use and value. I'm going to start to wrap the video up here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video and my YouTube channel. As for now, this has been Not Financial Advice on BERT.